And this felt like a soul star activation, which is located approximately, some people say, like a foot or so above our head. And it can, excuse me, it can come through as like a diamond white ultraviolet light is what I'm seeing. And the movement of the hands forming the triangle up and then down shows me there's like a Merkaba or vehicle of light activation, integration, depending on where you are, and utilizing the physical body to release and move through, making space for more of that light essence to pour into the physical vessel. And there's this connection, picking the feet off the ground. They say the knees are connected to our other lifetimes or parallel lives, past lives. So there may be some sort of uncovering of that as the knees are lifted and placed back down. It's like going on some sort of archaeological dig or scavenger hunt, and you like pick something up and you put it back down, and then you retrieve whatever information that you need for that moment and allow for that integration process to pour in. And I paused 55 seconds on the timer. And I also had paused 55 seconds on a different timer in one of the other takes. Yeah, there's something that's been hidden away. I'm hearing that song Hideaway. And then like a sunflower facing the sun, it's like there's growth and movement that you didn't expect. And the dog was barking, and this dog almost never barks. And there's some sort of like communication coming in that's going to invoke some kind of change. And as the soul star light waves, the plasma light waves move through the body into the pineal, up from the earth star, into the body. There's like an opaque plasma light wave. I'm seeing Egypt, and I'm hearing walk like an Egyptian. So this may be connected to Egyptian timelines that seem to be making their way through the collective right now. A lot of remembrances and awakenings, different soul groups being reunited, first energetically, and over time it trickles back down, slowly, sometimes seemingly, into the physical. These reunions of, I'm hearing effortless grace. There's an effortless, I cannot say this word at the moment. So there might be some sort of, flinging. Something is flinging away that has been distorting that effortlessness of grace, the remembrance. And now I'm seeing like pottery, like someone almost like creating pottery out of a figure of a being. And there could be, I'm hearing the word statuesque, kind of like when you chisel away in pottery or like sculpturing, and then you get your finished product. So it's not what you expect, I'm hearing. So there's something, take this how it applies to you, that's being chiseled away. And when you stand a little bit taller, and when you let your body move in the way it needs to move without trying to be anything other than what is in that moment, there's this heart awakening, and you see clearly something that maybe in the past has been a bit murky. back into that other lifetime. Yeah, it comes up the stream and down, washing over you. You might be getting chills. Your extrasensory perceptions are expanding. I keep hearing slowly but surely. There's an etheric release of, I'm hearing like built up pressure. But what do, diamonds are made under pressure, right? So there's, this activation through the soul star and the plasma light waves of a diamond sun body DNA activation of the crystalline. Pause. Releasing the silver spoon mentality. I'm hearing the phrase sundial, coming back to the ancient technologies of utilizing sundials to foretell, to tune into the celestial bodies. Those of us who remember are bringing forth these codes, these memories, and shaking up the current paradigm, which is causing some of that uproar, that shadow, denial. And I'm hearing just let it roll off and shake off. Literally shaking your body, engaging your lymphatic system. Dry brushing might be good for someone. There's a rolling. I'm hearing like rolling thunder. I'm seeing someone like about to dive. This could be like a deep dive metaphorically, a deep dive into the psyche, a leap of faith into the unknown. I just looked down and saw the number 31, which that number has been coming up so much lately. You might want to look into the number 31. Yeah, there's some sort of like balancing, a rebalancing, restructure. And now I'm hearing flapping. You might be around birds right now, or birds might be significant. You might be interacting with birds differently. Those of you tapped into the avian lineages might be finding feathers, utilizing feathers to some shamanic practices of like cleansing the aura with feathers or feather like tickle play. I'm hearing. Yeah, it's like something, I'm seeing someone like bouncing on a ball, one of those like medicine balls. So bouncing could be relevant. And I heard something's being served on a silver platter. Oh, and I just got a crown tingle. Power stances might be really helpful. I believe they call them like yoga asanas, if I'm not mistaken. And you can utilize different power poses, like the Wonder Woman. I don't know if that's one, but I just heard that. But anything that makes you feel gentle power, gentle strength. Just released through my throat. And there's this authentication coming through the energetic signature of the heart-throat connection. It's like a pathway, and it's anchoring down in through the central sun. I'm seeing like a sun disk above the head, and it's coming through an illumination pathway. I'm hearing along the spinal channel of the weaving of the kundalini. of quite literally sacred dance and medicine and movement and releasing shame. The music in the background I was guided to put on is a dark feminine subliminal for a siren essence, so the mer beings, feeling like a mermaid, your connection to your own source or spirit, the wind, the elementals, like running through your veins, through your body, through your consciousness, through your hair, if you have hair. And if you don't have hair, it's just this feeling maybe running through, like I said, the chills of your body. I'm seeing like fault lines and this like movement and shaking up. And I'm hearing the word rummaging through something, breaking through some sort of like glass ceiling, or like a glass cage. Seeing a dove, and it's like, yeah, like ambrosia, being nourished by, they call it ambrosia, like the food of the gods. There's like this deep nourishment, replenishment. A showering of that plasma light stream. Like a bow and arrow being pulled back. And it's going to be released at the perfect time of alignment for you, whatever it is that you are working through, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and then the weaving of all the subtle bodies into this next phase, this new level of consciousness that is being birthed through you, like being pregnant, feeling backed up or bloated, or hiding into this metaphorical or sometimes literal cave of hermitage. And there's this beautiful seeping of light coming through that's popping, cracking. And I feel it in my the back of the heart. It's like a meteorite that's being broken up into all these different fragments out of the back of the heart and shot through the ethers, not knowing where they're going to land, but it's like a part of you, and you thank it, but it's released and transforming into its next existence. I'm laughing at myself, so maybe someone here needs to laugh at themselves a little bit, or maybe that's something you've been doing. Yeah. That coughing, that releasing. There's an archway of the Serpent Bearer or the Hydra constellation that could be connected to someone if you feel. You can look into the Hydra constellation. I just heard pish posh. Really looking at the movement, maybe emulating it, letting it speak through and to you. Anything that's been karmic miasma in your body, like held up, just letting it brush off, fall away. Being still and allowing for this soul star expansion run through your body and just feeling, releasing, letting yourself get out of breath. And coming back into this remembrance of wholeness, about to give birth to this new phase, however that plays out for you. I just heard it's time to shoot your shot. In the time, of course, in your own timing. And when you know, you'll know. I was going to say, like, cradling like a baby. Yeah, there's something that you've been cradling like a baby. And now, well, I'm hearing there'll be a peaceful resolution.